Okay, it's 2:55 p.m. I have been driving since 6:42. I'm up to 30.7 miles per gallon. Let's see here. At 171100 miles, I have been going for 501.7 miles. So let's see how long this takes me, and I do have to take a leak, and I want to get something to eat too. So let's see how long this takes me to fuel up and get going again. Okay, it is 3:16. That place, they seem to like to hide in the back for some reason, not come out and take their customers' orders. So I just grabbed a candy bar from the food mart, from the gas station, and of course my usual chocolate milk. I found it. So, yep, 3:16. I'm on the way. Divide 501 miles by 14.351 gallons, and I'll tell you my mileage. You do the math. I gotta get going. Bye. I think the Georgia heat's got to my radio. Yeah, that's what it's actually doing. Wow, weird. Huh. I thought that was just a shutter thing, but no, that's what it's doing. Weird.
Go in.
Oh my. Oh my.
Have fun, everybody. There are 3
Oh
Star
my.
Trek fan-filled studios in the country.
I forgot what he calls that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what the name.
The Las Vegas one.
Oh, this is.
And I am not going to miss this.
Where did you see the bridge? I feel like you're
My
5 years
trivia
old.
question number 1 is: does anybody recognize
Oh
what
my
this
God.
Planton is?
Fires? Is it fires?
Got it in 1. Do you recognize what the rim is?
Steering wheel cover?
I've heard that before. You live in the South. In January, there's a hard freeze. What does the weather guy say on TV? Insulate your outdoor pipes. Pipe insulation. That plus that Planton can be moved up and down the hall, and it makes the corridor a different deck. Again, simple, practical effects. Same with that Planton there. It's just PVC pipe pieces. But I don't know what it does. We don't know what it does. It looks cool, and it breaks up the monotony of the wall. So, let's go into the sick bay. This way to the left. Why? I'm an older kid from the 60s. We had the first color TV on the street. You want this on your TV show. Well, the problem is, orange with gold thread does not exist anymore. We had to get someone to actually make this. If you were lucky enough at the time, we were selling these for fundraising on Patreon. There's only 3 pillows and 3 of these and some wall decorations. All of these were made by Ralph Miller, who was our senior audio engineer at the time, master model maker. But back then, there was some poor guy back there doing this. They needed room. The lamp. But it's not what your kids played on in the backyard.
Come on in. Got lots of room in here. I wish I could say it was air conditioned. It's not. Blooper where they're like shaving, you know, with their fingers. It has a space-age material called Velcro, which in the 60s was brand new. That's how they got it to the time that we see William Shatner use.
Simple. Junction box, and we were using that office chair when the wheel fell off, I'm told. It didn't. This way, where the breeze is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very cool.
Go show your shirt.
And oh yeah, futuristic starship needs a brig, but you don't have cars, you have a force field. The first version we did was Christmas lights and tin foil. These are coasters that are so heavy that when they were glued up, I had to stand there receiving a glue set where they would slide down the wall. See, I always hold things up. Come on, here's the fun stuff. Matt Jeffries was the set designer. He designed the Starship. He designed the original Shuttlecraft, which was too complicated to build until AMT, the model maker, said, we'll build one, all flat angles. And the full-size model was too small. The interior set would not have fit inside that Starship because Star Trek Continues was allowed to use the. You can go in, go on, enjoy. Be very careful with the steps. This is where people who've gotten so entranced walk off the edge. You can sit in the captain's chair, but make sure I'm there because it's got 3 levels. You can sit in all the chairs. The buttons do work on the nav console, so you can do some fun. For example, oh my God, the Klingons are coming. Proximity alert.
May I?
This, yes you can. The original of this was called a Burke Executive Office Chair. Leather, mahogany. It was on a swivel mount. It was for the executive in the 1960s. I learned 2 weeks ago that Mission Impossible had a Burke chair in one of their standing sets. Also done by Desilu Studios. 3 episodes. Nope. They were literally what you see. Just transparency, and the younger actors who sit there go, oh look, it's a cell phone, and they start insulin. It's just screens. Buttons. You actually have
You know what they tell us this is? That is Fender amplifier grill cloth. I'm ahead of the curve with my twin reverb, with my deluxe reverb, and with that little vibro champ my parents bought me when I was a kid.
Turn to the captain saying, we're ready to go, sir. Every time I had to do the scene, we did 4 takes. He keeps on going, throw me harder. Great scene to shoot. The problem is, I had in full uniform. And the videographer is doing this, he does this. He comes around, he gets me throwing the person off, and then he's all done, handheld with motion stabilization. The shot is to die. And again, done by folks in Kingsland, Georgia, only one of whom is a real videographer.
Now, which show was?
Including the one we just popped on Thursday. And I think you'll find that it's a pretty darn good product. My BS meter wouldn't let me stay here for 15 years if I wasn't proud of what we did. And we have done some amazing cinematography. The actors, the amateur actors are wonderful. There's one technical issue on the last film, and I won't tell you what it is. And what Vic did for Star Trek Continues with his actor friends and his camera crews, I dare you to say you're not watching real Star Trek.
Reflecting on, and then you're going to look at each other and go, did we just do that? It's so surreal. It's like you can't even take it in. And you guys that have been here more than once know what I'm talking about. You just want to come back. Because it was so overwhelming, you can't even take it in at one time.
We're about to go to the one in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it's a completely different experience.
Okay, I think I figured it out. This panel for that one. This one for that one. These for that. These for that. These for that. These for that. This for that. These for that.
But I have to admit,
And it goes on and on like that throughout the whole console. The whole bridge is like that. Okay, this is the station right here. Dig it. Airborne particles, oxygen. Yeah, look at this. This is environmental. And a superheat chart. I get it.
Captain, we're 3 points into the low frequency.
It is May 27th, 2024. It is 9:22 a.m. I am home. This has been one long ride back from Georgia. The weather in northern Georgia, Tennessee, and Kentucky was, what can I say, white knuckle. So there you go, 32.5 miles per gallon. So got a little bit over 1/8 of a tank left. Yep, I'm home. You know, I didn't see any local cars on the road up on those mountain roads. I think all I saw were out-of-state cars like me. I think all the locals were smart enough to stay indoors. So, oh well, I made it. And I ain't dead yet, so I'm gonna go catch a nap.